Three, two, one. We are live now. So, hello students, and welcome back to bankexamstudy.com. My name is Ramandeep Singh, and this is the 12th session for SEBI Grade A exam. I'm making a live session on Sunday. So, due to lockdown, we have a lot of free time with us. So let's start the today's session. My name is Ramandeep Singh, and let me check if everything is working properly. And let me check, and let me just share a link to this video on my YouTube, on my Telegram channel. The name of my Telegram channel is Bank Exams Today itself. So let me just check if everything is working properly, and so that I can just share the link on the. So I think it's working properly. Not working properly. So I think it's working properly or not. So just a second, students. It's taking some time. So I think it's working properly. It's working. It's working. So let me know in the super chat if it's working properly. Let me just close down everything. Yeah, I think it's here. Hello. Working properly. So it's working properly now. Okay, everything is fine. So let's start the session, students. Let me just share the link to, let me just share the link to my Telegram channel so that we can just start the session now. Okay, I've sent it. We are live now. So we are live now. It's okay. Let's start the session. This is the session number 12. This is the session number 12. My name is Ramandeep Singh, and I'm making the video without my camera. So who bears the expense in case of an offer for sale? The underwriters, or the individual body corporates whose shares are being offered to the public, existing shareholders, stock exchange? Who's going to bear the expense of an offer for sale? Quite no brainer actually. Obviously the company is gonna bear the expense whose shares are being offered. No brainer, not an important question, but anyway, the company whose shares are being offered for sale, no brainer. A very easy question. You cannot expect such questions in the exam, but maybe such questions can be there. So can private companies issue shares in physical format? See, students, in old times, shares were actually issued only in physical format when internet was not around us. So but even now, private companies can issue the shares in the physical format, right? The private companies, they can issue the shares in the physical format, while the public companies cannot. Thus, the private companies only. Public companies are, as per section 29, only the public companies are required to compulsorily issue the shares in the dematerialized form, while the private companies can issue the shares in the physical format. So yes, the private companies can issue the shares in the physical format, while this is not an option for the public companies. A company making a public issue shall make an application for permission for listing to which authority? So see, students, a public company, right? A public company which made an application for listing to the SEBI, right? So if they are making an application to the listing, the shareholder, they should get an opportunity to buy and sell their shares. Where would they sell or buy their shares? Obviously at a stock exchange. So it is a no-brainer. So a company making a public issue shall make an application for permission of listing to a stock exchange, obviously, right? To a stock exchange. They need to make an application to at least one or more stock exchanges as per section 40. Make an application to one or more recognized stock exchange. Recognize a stock exchange to obtain the permission for securities to be dealt in with such security exchanges. Okay. Who can make a private placement of securities? Now, this is for the non-commerce background students. What is private placement? Even some commerce background students, they don't know this. See, students, if people like you and me, we want to buy shares, we'll open a demat account, we'll go to a stockbroker, and we'll buy the shares, right? On Zerodha, on an online platforms. But there are big players, right, who will directly go to that companies, right? and even sometimes the company, they reach out to that prospective investors, the big investors. So that is private placement. The public is not involved. There is no notification or no advertisement on the newspapers. It is private placement. Who can make a private placement? Public company, private company, dormant company. As per section 42, both private and public companies, they can make private placement of securities. Okay. The proportion of shareholders voting right. The proportion of shareholders voting right in a company. The proportion of a shareholders voting right in a company is shall be made on the basis of what? So how much voting right you have, that is according to called up equity share capital, paid up equity share capital, preference share capital, uncalled share capital. Obviously the money that you have paid for. So if you, the paid up equity capital, not the called up. It is called up means you asked for the money, but the shareholder didn't pay that. Okay. So the fully paid up, only the fully paid up equity share capital, only that would be considered for the voting rights. Okay. So uncalled, called, it's not important. So X Limited conducted this is a very, very important question. You can expect the similar such questions in the exam. Very important. X Limited conducted a buyback of 20% of its total paid up capital and free reserves, and now wants to conduct a further buyback of 10% in the same financial years. Now the question is, what is the limit? What is the limit on buyback in one financial year? Limit on buyback in one financial year. One financial year. In one financial, what is the limit on buyback? It is 25%. It is 25% of total paid up capital and free reserves. As per section 68, a company can conduct a buyback of only up to 25%. Okay. So 25%, it cannot do so. It cannot do so. The company cannot do the buyback because it has already done 20%. If it does 10% more, it will be 30%, which is not allowed. The limit is 25% only. Okay. The buyback limit in one financial year is 25% of total paid up capital and the free reserves. Okay. So it is not allowed. Okay. So private placement, I already told you, 9 p.m. lights off. So yeah, at 9 p.m. lights would be off, so we don't have much time with us. Okay, what is the maximum term of debentures as per the the Companies Act? For what is the time duration? What is the time? Abhi better time nahi hua, don't worry. So the kids around me, they are waiting. Diye jalayenge. So what is the time limit? What is the time limit for debenture? Debenture is kind of a loan that the company gets from the general public. So the shares, it is like they are part owner of the company, while the debenture, it is a sort of loan. Okay. So the company takes loan from the general investors. Okay. So what is the maximum duration of such a loan? 10 year, 20 year, 30 year. So yes, there is a maximum term. It is 20 years for certain specific industries, while up to 10 years for other companies. So the correct answer is for 20 years because some specific, in case of some specific companies, 20-year limit is there. For other companies, the 10-year limit is there. Okay. Which of the following can a company issue dividend? From which of the following? Capital reserve, free reserve, asset revaluation reserve, statutory reserves. From which of the following reserves the company can issue dividend as per section 123? Can be issued from free reserves only. Only from free reserves the dividend can be issued. So which authority has established the... So where are NCLAT present in our country today? Where is the head office? It's a Chennai, right? So it is there in the Chennai. So very short questions, very important questions I wanted to share with my students. It is Sunday. So but you learnt a lot. The buyback limit you learned, the NCLT location you learnt, the who started investor education protection fund, all the questions are important. All these questions, very, very short questions. These are the kind of questions that you're going to find in the exam. There is no point of going through those tough books, no point of reading bare if you don't have time, if you are unable to understand it, don't waste your time. You don't have that much of time. Please join my course, the SEBI Grade A 2020 course by Team Bank Exams Today. We are providing the complete video classes, the notes, we are covering the whole syllabus, we are also providing the test series. Downloadable notes are there. The notes are print friendly and you can access the classes while being offline. And descriptive evaluation services also provided. We got 9 final selections in SEBI Grade A 2018. So just link is available. In case there is any doubt, you can WhatsApp me 9067201000. That is my WhatsApp number. And you can use a coupon code GURU20, GURU20. That is a coupon code that you can use. So this is a list of students who cracked the SEBI Grade A exam in 2018 using our resources: the IBPS RRB, GBO, Scale 2, Scale 3, Bank of Baroda, NABARD Grade A. Whole list of students who used their study material and they are having a successful career now. So that's all for today, students. If there is any doubt in your mind, you can ask your doubts. You can